What is it?
Well, this is a matter, Malad, where an FIR was lodged.
Yes.
And the complainant, Malad, said that he was accompanying one Vinod Sharma from Kurchal Baghel College. And on the way, he stopped at a petrol station, Malad, and then while he was inside, 4 people came. Malad, I'm not involved at all, Malad. Then apparently after several months, they issue me a notice.
What is your prayer? What is your prayer, Mr.
My prayer is these proceedings can't go on because they want me to give my Google ID and password. Why should I give them my Google ID and password for what? Because you can't have a roving inquiry, you have a right to privacy. It's a fundamental right. There is nothing on record that there is anything against me. And they don't tell me, they call me.
So how can you say, Mr. Sibal, that there is nothing against you? The FIR is still under investigation. How can you say there is nothing
they must
against
tell me. But they are asking me, Malad, for my
petition. Which I have already bail.
One anticipatory bail has been dismissed by this honorable court. And the anticipatory bail of the co-accused is also pending. One of the co-accused.
We are not concerned at the moment. We are not concerned.
Then why don't you, Mr., apply for anticipatory bail, Mr.?
Malad, I have gone twice. They have called me. I have gone. They have not arrested me. So there is no issue. They are now saying, give me your entire history. Give me your Google ID password. Malad, for what? I mean, that's how can any.
Malad, kindly have a look at the prayer with all due respect. If the petitioner, he on the one hand, he submits that he is not a named accused, whereas in this petition, he has prayed for quashment of the FIR.
That's correct.
The matter is under investigation. There are certain clues. No, Lordship. This is the case wherein some unidentified persons, they assaulted a professor while he was returning from college with his driver. He was severely injured. He was admitted in the hospital.
What is the statement of the injured?
Injured has stated that he doesn't know anybody. No, he is not identified. However, during the course of investigation, there are certain things. Some leads have been received by the police, and the police is investigating in that matter. And the police gave the petitioner notice. He appeared before the police. Police has not arrested him. His statement has been recorded, and now by the notice the police has asked him.
एक चीज़ बताइए, पुलिस ने इंट्रोगेशन के इनको बुलाया,
जी,
ठीक है, इंट्रोगेशन में इनके खिलाफ कोई मटेरियल मिला क्या?
बस
इनको कोई अरेस्ट कर रहा है क्या?
Total there are 9. As of now, total there are 9 accused persons. Out of 9 accused persons, 5 persons who were actively involved in assaulting the victim, they have been arrested. 4 persons, the main person who conspired, he is absconding, whose anticipatory bail has been dismissed by this honorable court. And there are certain leads which we have received. And the police is investigating in that matter. He says
that you are asking something which is his privacy is concerned. How can you ask like this?
During the course of investigation, the police requested him to hand over the mobiles, which he has handed over. Two of his cell phones have been seized by the police. Panchanama has been prepared. Now we want to come deeper for some investigation purposes.
Deeper में क्या investigation से इनसे आप चाहते हैं जो इनको तकलीफ हो रही है देने में?
I am having the diary, Lordship. There are certain things, all records, and which
Mr. Sibal, probably the investigation which is being carried out, there are some materials which cannot be shown to the accused at this stage. Because
I don't want the materials to be shown, Maharaj, but they can't get my family history ever since I took the phone. They can tell your lordships.
As you say that twice you have cooperated with the investigation. So far as the other something which infringes your right of privacy, that can be taken care of by the investigating officer. He should not ask that material.
That's all that I'm saying. Issue notice. Issue notice.
We don't want to issue notice. Mr. Sibal, we don't want to issue. First of all, just a minute. You are not named in the FIR. The matter is still under investigation. Twice you have been called. You cooperated in the investigation. Now you say that some material is being asked which is incriminating against you, which violates your private right. But we cannot interfere like this. The investigating agency, let them proceed in the manner. If you have any apprehension of arrest, you can apply for anticipatory bail. Because at this stage, he also doesn't have any material on record to show that any privacy is affected. That is all.
May I request your lordship, what is my submission? They should give you a status report saying what is it that is against me.
Right, but
If they
you are
give
not
you a
entitled
status
for this
report,
at
what is
this stage.
against me,
When the final report
I
will be
don't
filed,
want it, mother. They should give you. They should give you a status
they have
report. I don't
produced a
want
case
it,
diary.
mother.
They are before me, before the court with the case diary. Let them investigate and submit
Right.
a final report. That is all.
Your
But how can
lordships
we
may
quash
see
the
the
FIR
case
at this
diary.
stage?
Malad, I am please, Malad, please. Your lordships may see the case diary, see what is against me. I will cooperate with them. I'm not saying no,
नहीं,
but
नहीं,
they can't say you just give me.
नहीं,
They
नहीं,
can't
it
say
is
you
your,
just give me your
right,
Google
right.
ID.
It is your only saying, na? They are asking, they have demonstrated, they are saying before the court that any material which is against, incriminating against you, you will not be asked to produce. That is all. Let them investigate, find out the material, submit the final report. But at this stage, we cannot interfere. That is all.
But Malad, they are saying you are not cooperating by not giving your ID, your Google
नहीं,
ID.
नहीं,
That's all I
ऐसा
want.
नहीं, नहीं, ऐसा नहीं, you cannot be given
That's what
blanket.
they are saying. Manoj, ask them if they should not ask me to
Counsel
produce
for
my
the
Google ID.
industry that hurts, you can you write this?
They should not ask for my Google ID. Otherwise, it's fine, Manoj. They can go ahead with the
Google ID
investigation. I'm
का
not
क्या
saying
है?
no.
हैं?
Mallards.
लिखा है क्या इन्होंने?
Yes, Lordship.
तो क्यों
Yes,
मना
they have said, give me your Google ID. That's the problem.
हैं? Where is that?
Lordship, it is P7, page number 28. Yes, sir.
They are saying, twice they have told me, give your Google ID. That's my only objection. That my Google ID password need not be asked. They can go on with the investigation. Your lordships may dispose of this matter. I have no problems.
ये मांग सकते हैं क्या?
Mallards, since
Under which provision of law?
Mallards,
You cannot ask a person to supply incriminating material against him. You cannot ask.
since we are in, the police is investigating the case.
The police may investigate. It has some other mode of method, but you cannot ask a person.
There-
Google में उसका मान लीजिए कोई ऐसी प्राइवेसी की चीज है, कोई चीज है, तो how can you ask?
Just
आप नार्कोटिक टेस्ट तो उसके कंसेंट के बिना करा नहीं
नहीं कर
सकते,
सकते।
तो ये
That
कैसे
cannot
कर
be done.
सकते हैं?
But
ये कैसे कर सकते हैं?
we
बताइए।
require this only to ascertain, Lordship, since there are certain inputs.
हाँ।
We have collected certain material in order to bring home the, because
But
as of now,
what he says, then he has right भाई, ये तो नहीं कर सकते फिर आप, अगर आप इस तरह से
because
उसको
we
मांगेंगे।
have the some called CDRs wherein it has come. But in order to ascertain and W sure the things.
नहीं, W शेयर द थिंग्स आप किसी से कह दें कि तुम्हारा इलिसिट रिलेशन है, किससे है, क्या है, बताओ, तो ये कह सकते हैं क्या?
That is
आप कर
beyond the
सकते हैं
scope.
क्या? वही चीज है और
That
क्या?
is-
कोई
that
चीज
is
आप
beyond the
उसकी
scope of
प्राइवेसी
investigation
को वायलेट करेंगे तो कानून नहीं पड़ा।
Presently, the police is only investigating the
इन्वेस्टिगेट
assault.
व्हाट हिज एप्रीहेंशन इज दैट आप गूगल आईडी के माने आप कुछ नहीं मिला आपको और उसके खिलाफ जो उसकी प्राइवेसी है वो उससे डिस्क्लोज हो गई, तो आप अपना मटीरियल आप वो करिए, वॉट एवर मेथड यू वांट टू इन्वेस्टिगेट एंड ब्रिंग अ मटीरियल अगेंस्ट देम, you have to bring it, not like this. You cannot bring like this.
because since
ये तो
the investigation is at the
भाई
primary
ऐसा है,
stage,
देखिए
and
बहुत सी
majority
चीजें
of the accused they are absconding.
नहीं absconding तो है, तो who stops you from arresting them?
That's
Who stops you?
Five persons
On
have
a
been.
suspicion also you can arrest. Let them seek whatever recourse they have. But he is aggrieved by the fact that Mr.
They give
Sibal,
P7.
at least your prayer should have been something else,
Lordship,
not
the prayer-
for
Your
causing
lordship
of
is
the-
right. Malad, I didn't prepare the
Wait for the
petition. Your lordship
judgment.
is right, which is why I just making my limited. They can go on with the investigation.
Because you have asked for quashing of an FIR.
I
You are
appreciate.
aggrieved by the fact
It is-
that
Yes.
the material which they are
Yes,
asking
yes.
infringes your,
Therefore,
so you should have made a
I'm
prayer
asking
for
for a
it.
lesser prayer. I'm asking for a lesser prayer. Malad, your lordship is right. But Malad, let the investigation go on. I
Yeah,
have
you
no
amend
problem.
your prayer, you amend
Yes,
your
I'll
prayer.
amend my prayer. I'll amend my
Amend your prayer, you file another petition then.
That would,
Malad,
because
I've
you have
said
to
so.
bring-
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Privacy and personal liberty. I've mentioned that, Malad.
नहीं,
In
तो
the
prayer
prayer
should
at
have
page
been in
90.
that effect, na? You have to supply an
On-
amended petition also, you have to supply an amended petition also to the state.
All right. We'll do
Take
that.
it
We'll
back
do
and file another one, you take it back
No,
and
no,
file
Malad,
another
we'll
one.
amend it. We'll amend it, Malad. We just
You
amend
amend it, like the counsel for the petitioner prays for is allowed 2 weeks time to amend the prayer made in the present petition and also supply a copy of the same to learned counsel for the petitioner who for the state who may seek instructions in the matter also. Let the matter be listed after 2 weeks.
And Malad, in the meantime, orally at least they should not insist that I
अब
should.
ये सब हम कुछ नहीं करेंगे, Mr. Simple, you know the things better.
Okay, no problem.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you.